my hamstrings was hurting or that this and that. I don't remember times like that. But as you get older, it's just like with drinking.
Yeah.
It's like I can't drink the same way I was when I was 18.
Nigga, I don't think we. I don't think none of
You
us
know what
can.
I'm saying? So it's different things that you gotta do. And one thing I could say, like, I'm blessed with good ears. So when I hear and see older dudes doing something a certain way, and I'm like, and I ask a question, I'll never be shy like, yo, what's that do? This helps regenerate this or that. I'm like, okay, let me try that. Boom. These past 3-4 years, I've gotten to, learn each year about what my regimen needs to be, and I still don't have it yet. But I'm piecing it together because it's like, all right, I want to get it down to so where I'm like by year 5, I got my whole everything. Like, all right, I'm getting a massage this day, I'm getting acupuncture this day, then I could do the cryotherapy like 2-3 times a week. Do different things like that. So I'm just trying to learn everything. I've worked with different trainers, different massage stretch therapists, just to try to see what really works for me. Right. So I think you can't be afraid to learn, and you can't be afraid to try different things.
Yeah.
So that's really what it is.
To piggyback off that, then, do you got any mentors in the league?
Of course I do. I got my big bro, Ray Rice.
Salute the call.
He's with me every step of the way. That's my brother-in-law actually too.
My God.
But him, even when I got to KC, Eric Berry, he was great. I've learned so much from him. Wish he was still with the team. Learned a lot from him, and actually a defensive end last year. He was one of them dudes who he saw more in me than I saw in myself. And so I just remember after training camp, my second year, not even after, it was after a practice, in training camp. And I walk into the weight room and he's the only one in there. And I see him going through his workout regimen right after practice. And in Miami, oh man, like that shit would be so bad, you got water gushing from your cleats when you're walking off the field. That's how bad that shit was.
Word.
Yeah, it was the humidity, the heat.
I could imagine it's dumb hot out there.
Yo, it was terrible. So I just remember him being in there working. He's like, yo, this shit that gets me going. Like this what keeps me powerful. Boom, boom, boom. This and that. He's like, you just gotta find the things that help you throughout the season because you lose so much. Like you lose muscle mass, like everything. And I remember times like you gotta force yourself to eat. But it'd be like, damn, so I'm fucking tired. I don't feel like eating. But it's like you have to do those things, and once you get over that hump, and you have guys like that to help you and give you the visual example, it makes shit easier. But, on Miami, when I was on Miami, there wasn't a lot of examples like that, I feel like, for me.
Gotcha.
Except, he was one great one for me, though.
It's real. Yeah. I was about to say, that playoff game against the Pats.
Yeah.
What was that? What was that like being on that field? I know that the ending and turning out how y'all won
cold.
But
it was cold as fuck. But nah, it was amazing though, because for me, that was my first NFL start earlier in the season against them. That was my first actual start.
Crazy.
So playing them again, we lost by like 3 points the first game. So playing them again, it was almost like revenge. And I've seen Tom Brady 6 times in my career already.
Wow.
So.
Wow. 2 times a year.
Yeah, and this was 2 times I got to play it, like really play against him. And it was just surreal, really. Because it's like you want to beat somebody and you want to beat a team so bad, and then when you don't do it, like it just hurts. So like, as far as just watching sports, when I watch like the NCAA tournament and I see these teams lose by like 1, 2, 3 points and I see them crying,
you feel that?
I was that same dude a couple months ago, like when we played them. Like there's videos of me like on the sideline. They got me like mic'd up or whatever, like on the sideline crying, walking through the tunnel like crying because like I wanted that shit so bad, and
as you should though.
I wanted to beat them niggas so bad because we was almost to the promised land, and my son was about to be born too, so it was like, you know, so it was like there was nothing more than I wanted, because once we found out back in like April or May when he was gonna be born, it was like, oh shit, we was joking about it because I was on the Dolphins at the time. Like, yeah, fucking the Super Bowl, baby. What if y'all in the Super Bowl? Shit, wishful thinking. But you know, and then all that shit happens. It was like, yo, we is destined for that shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, now what we got? What we gonna do?
So what happens this year for y'all, man? What's going on, man? As
Now
far as the
what we gonna
mindset.
do?
Yeah, what's the
You sound happy, and you sound like y'all know what the plan is. Y'all know y'all got what it takes. You feel like you got what
See,
it
that's
takes.
the thing. We don't know what the plan is, and I'll be lying if I said we did. We don't know what the plan is, but we know what it's gonna take.
Yeah.
And that's fucking a lot of dedication, a lot of sacrifice. You know, it's gonna be times where I come home and I'm not gonna be able to see my son because that nigga gonna be in bed already by the time I get home. You know,
Definitely.
I might not be able to see him in the morning because I'll be up and out. I'll be walking the dogs and then I'm out. You know, so it's the sacrifices. You know, my wife not gonna be able to fucking chill with me like she want to on some days. Like now she could get all my time most of the time because I'm home.
Shout out to the off season shit.
Off
What
season.
you guys say? You got another week left?
Well, another 2 weeks, but I'm here another week.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we going back to KC. But you know, it's just a lot of sacrifice. You know, the time that you will want to spend, like the time that you will want to spend, like you can't. Not if you're trying to get somewhere.
Take this shit serious.
You know, yeah.
Maximize it.
Like that, and people fail to realize like what niggas really go through. Like they see us, they see the contracts, they see the jewelry, they see the cars and this and that, and they think this shit is all sweet and like, yeah, this shit is great. Like I got a great head start on life, but you don't know what we really bust our ass.
The process.
Like, yeah,
They don't know about the process. All they see is the product.
they have no idea. They have no idea. They don't see what's going on in the Nike factory. They just see the Jordan and they see $125 and they want it.
Champions aren't made in the ring; they merely recognized there.
Wise words from Rich Clark.
Oh shit.
Go ahead. No. You go.
Because I was gonna change the topic completely.
Oh, I was too.
Alright, so look, man. So y'all, everybody thought it was like, alright, KC, this might be their year. And I know Andy Reid got this whole like image where it's like, yo, he can't win the big game. When he gets there, it's like, yo, he always messes it up somehow. I think Andy Reid is an amazing coach.